There's no judgment here in Wifeys Mental Care.
Alright, so we are back in the house. I am going to finish decorating the last 2 rooms. I did a lot while we were off stream because, I was so behind with Cook. I was so far behind cooking. Like,
I haven't touched it though since, but I guess even, so we actually recorded some other episode where we talked again, but we weren't feeling it too much, so we kind of scratched it, but that's where I did, like, all my decorating.
I know, and I felt bad, but, like, the conversation, you could tell, like, we both weren't into it.
I don't have a lawnmower, so I am flaming my grass.
Oh my goodness, are you really?
Yeah. I'm so tired of looking at it.
When in doubt, just, pull the flamethrower out. It's fine.
Oh my god, that's such a good rhyme. But I guess, like,
okay.
Topic-wise, we were discussing this before we started.
Yeah.
But
mainly.
Like, we still don't really know. We know that, like, continuing a similar topic /
kind of, yeah.
So I say update, but I feel like I don't know, I feel weird about it. I feel weird about this. Okay. Here's something that people have to understand, right? Something that many people have recently, along with myself, have come to realize. I am not a cheesy person. I'm not I don't want to say I'm not a loving person, because it's not true. I care a lot, but I'm not like the cutesy, loving kind of person. And that kind of stuff used to gross me out. Don't know what happened to me.
Yeah, we can call it, like, invasion of the body snatchers at this point.
Yeah, I have, like, shocked the whole world with me being this way, because, like, my family's not used to seeing it, my friends aren't, and I'm not either, and it's something that, like, I don't know how to talk about without feeling awkward, because I'm like, who are you? So, like, when it comes to the update, right, get this out of the way, because we talked about at least getting that shit out of the way, and I can probably turn that into a conversation of feelings, because it's been a lot of feelings. But
True.
Last time, do you remember what I even said about the situation?
That it was, like, pretty much along the lines of you not, like, really trusting it, and, like, it's all just a lie. Like, you didn't want to believe anything. You were very sad and, like, almost pessimistic about it, but you were still hopeful. And, like, so you were, like, a slew of emotions.
Sounds about right. I mean, like, okay, the thing about at that time that I definitely don't think I showed as much is I felt different with this person right off the bat, but I didn't want to sound insane. So I definitely played it down. Like, the way that I was feeling was played down so much. Because I didn't want to look like a nutcase. And I think when we were talking, I got very nervous of the situation because of how I was feeling. So I do remember mentioning that, like, do I remember mentioning? Because now I'm like, was this on my podcast or was this on our Gaming with Wifey segment? But along the lines of liking a person and not knowing what to do about it, because a lot of the times you end up getting let down, and that's where that fear came from. It's why I didn't say anything. It's why I didn't, like, react too much, and I didn't act too much, because I didn't want to come off a certain kind of way. But I knew from, like I feel okay saying this now, but I knew from the minute that I liked somebody the way that I did off of just hearing them speak as a person, that, like, something was different. And
You were in trouble,
dude, yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah. I just, like, something about it. I felt something different. It was literally just like I joined in on a stream. That was all it was. Looked at this person, listened to them say hi to me, and interact with, like, people in chat. And it was like 2 people talking in chat, so it wasn't just like, it was a little more one-on-one sort of thing, so you'd hear them talk as a person. And literally something in my brain sparked. That's the best way I can explain it. That's how I try. I don't know how to explain it because it's weird. But something in my brain literally, like, sparked. And I was like, hold on, what the fuck was that? Like, that's weird. Let's stop that right now. When that happened, and I felt a little spark in my brain, I messaged my best friend, and I was like, not me picking out the exact same towel rack as I did before. I didn't realize I had one already. It's the fucking same one, same color, metal and everything. That's ridiculous. Anyways, I said to her at the time that, like, it's nice. I actually, like, have a liking towards somebody again. And I even said to her, I don't think it's going to be anything. Like, I'm going to push it away. And she was like, whoa,
Yeah.
like, no, don't push it away. And I was like, well, yeah, I have to push it away because, like, it's nothing. Like, it's not going to be anything. I'm just being stupid. And, like, it's like, oh, whatever. And she was like, no, it's not stupid. Just like him. And I'm like, but dude, I can't like him. All I've done is
You
watch
gotta
his
love her
stream.
logic. You gotta love her logic. Just like him. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, she was like, dude, you just told me that you like somebody, and you're like, oh yeah, but I'm not gonna actually like them. And she was like, the fuck are you talking about? Because in my head, it was, I liked him off of listening to him talk to his stream. And that to me was weird. I was like, that's not you. You know how much it takes you to like people. You know how
Weird
much...
or unusual?
Well, in my head, it felt weird. You know, it was like...
Okay. Fair.
It was weird. I thought it was weird because I didn't think it was a thing, at least, that could happen to me, that I could feel, because it takes me a long time, a lot of the times. Or every single time except this one. But,
Right.
So I just said to her, I'm like, yeah, like, and I said it so, like, chill, too. Like, it didn't, like, make me sad or make me whatever. I was just kind of like, yeah, no, like, just not gonna like him. And she kept telling me, just go for it. Like, why would you stop? And I was like, okay, fair enough. And a week goes by, and I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I like him. It wasn't just the interest, it was a I like him. And that's where it went down, and you were there for that, and this is what we discussed last time. Oh my god, there's a ceiling swing?
Okay, and between, I feel like this also needs to be said, is between last time and today, she may have acquired a couple of the DLCs.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention.
Which means more decorating options. So if you hear her go crazy over something she didn't realize was there, this is absolutely normal. Please don't be frightened.
I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's things in here I haven't seen, so on my end, guys, if you're watching me just scroll, for one, my brain can't think while it's thinking. Like, I can't think about what decoration to put out while I'm thinking about what I'm saying. So I tend to just scroll, and then something happens, and I'm like, ooh, pretty.
Pretty.
You were then there for, once that first week happened, that's when
Mm-hmm.
me and you started talking about everything. And
Yeah.
that was
That's
where it
that's
all
how we ended up
started.
with gaming with Wifey's Mental Care, because
Yep.
Banky was all fucked up.
Yep. That's how we got
Cookie was
here.
not just letting herself admit to anything at that point. Like, like three kinds of
Very
fucked up in
much
one marriage. She deserves some counseling.
so. Yep. Um, but also, by the way, just to clarify, my update is that this person that it's already been said publicly anyway, so it's fine. But like, this person that I was like spooked to like and whatever, we're, how do I word this? We're good. we're
We're good. I
like,
think
I
that's
don't
the best
know.
way to word it, to be fair.
Yeah, like it's, that fear is not there because we are now there. Like it has been said, it is a mutual thing, and now we are there. So there, that's how I should have worded that. It's mutual.
Yeah,
Jesus
exactly.
Christ, I'm sweating, man. But yeah, that's so after that week, that's where Pengu and me started talking about everything and a bunch of stuff, and she had to listen to me go insane and second guess myself and change my mind every 5 seconds.
That's a fact.
But
It's
hey,
fine though.
we're here now, and like that. What the fuck is this? Okay, but that's what matters, and that's more so like I probably, unless we get into it and talk about it, I would get into like any sort of details of how it's been so different and stuff. But I feel like it was more of just for now a little update because updates are cool, you know. In case
Updates are
anybody,
cool.
in case anyone was curious, because I was curious when we released the episode if anything would change. Here
I
we
mean,
go.
and here, she's like, okay, I'm done, Pangu. Like, I'm done.
If
You
you
can
guys
talk
couldn't
now.
tell, this makes
Thanks.
me nervous.
It's just, isn't she so cute when she gets so
Oh
fucking
god,
flustered
it's
and
so
embarrassed? It's
disgusting.
adorable. It's fucking adorable. Okay. But like, I mean, at least, good came of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because my update is the rabbit hole ain't so deep at this present moment in time, which is a good thing.
Okay.
um, but for the most part, like, I understand the nerves and the whole like not knowing what's gonna happen or befall or however you want to fucking say it kind of thing.
Yeah.
So just that, dude, and it's funny watching her because she is not like this normally. She's not. What's your favorite word of the day? Smitten.
Oh god, if I hear someone call me smitten one more time. Again, for reference, I am not like this at all. Like, dude, I scare myself sometimes. I'm like, did you just feel that? That's gross.
She's like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory with the Lysol can.
And to be fair, it's something I didn't think that I was capable of feeling as well, especially in this point in time. Like, we talked about it last time that I felt like I was never going to be that girl. And hey, look, maybe it doesn't work out. Ooh, it's so sad. But, like, you know,
Yeah.
I was.
Let's not make you sad in this
Yeah.
process. Thanks.
But, like, like maybe it doesn't, and I'm not that girl. But, like, right now, what we were talking about last episode, it is the first time I feel like I'm that girl, I guess. And I've been in 3 relationships. One was like 3.5 years, and I was never that girl once. I wasn't even 5% of that girl in that relationship. And it's the fact that I actually feel like I am is a huge thing. Huge. And also for me to say that too. Like, excuse you? I don't like me. It's...
Yeah, well, we like you. The fuck?
That's crazy, but, you know.
Oh, shut up.
It's been very weird. It's also the timing of us recording this episode as well is kind of strange because I was just, before we got into talking, I was ranting to Pengu about the past couple days because it is it's the first time in like the past month and a half where like, so I've started to feel better the past month and a half. Had my crazy moment, of course, but I've started getting better, like, myself, for myself. And having things slightly mess that up or just kind of push down those days that feel okay is just killing.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm not there yet. I'm getting there. Like, leave me alone. You know?
Leave me alone.
It's...
I don't want it anymore.
For real. That's how I feel about certain things at the moment. Is I have a very different mindset as I do last year. The mindset this year is kind of brutal. I'm gonna be honest. It's I don't know if you have a similar mindset, just based on like past stuff, but mine right now is if you're gonna leave, if you're not gonna hold on to me even a little bit, then I am letting you go. And
oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's something I haven't had until like this past month and a half now. I held on to oh my god, we need a refrigerator, you idiot. Anyway.
Moving on.
But yeah, it's been a change. It's been a good change, but it does suck when like you're still gonna have those bad times, you know? And there's not much you can really do about them. People are gonna have their judgments, which is a thing that is... It's tricky when I'm in a place of where I feel so good about something and people shit on it.
Want to shit on it?
Yeah. Even if it's minor, you're still taking away from that. And that is something that is very hard to feel at the moment because, like we kind of said, it's not a normal feeling for me to feel the way that I do. So to have anybody kind of feel like they're trying to take it from me, it does crush me a bit because it's like, in my head,
well,
I'm like, I just want to have it, man.
And to be perfectly honest, that kind of as it should crush you because it's like you're so excited for something that you feel like is actually going right all of a sudden. And then for someone to just take that from you. What the fuck, man? You know what I mean? Like, and it's hard to put into words too, because like, obviously, like if you could explain every situation and have words to explain every situation for any given time, like, good for you. But us normal people don't understand how to do that all the time. And it makes it a lot harder to communicate. Double-edged sword almost.
It's hard because I understand to a certain extent that when people like this again was before, so unfortunately you're gonna have to rehear it, but
It's fine.
It's hearing people who are concerned, you know, of me being hurt because they've seen me hurt a lot. And I understand that. So I understand the concern. But I do think at a certain point, you kind of have to... Like, how I see it is if these people, and I'm talking about currently, like, my family and stuff, but if they are seeing me as this much happier person and they're seeing like a smile on my face that they've literally never seen, just like kind of like let me have it. I feel like that's the best way for me to say it is like, just let me
Just
have it.
let it happen.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think right now. Is like, look, if I'm gonna look like an idiot, let me look like an idiot, okay? But every time I see you, I don't have to hear your concern about it, because what's all that's gonna do is put more doubt and more fear in my head. That's all it's gonna do. And I understand the concern, but if you say it every single time, it's like, because I even said to my mom, I'm like, at what point are you just gonna be happy? Like, at what point are you not gonna doubt? At what point are you not gonna feel these things? And she was like, well, I'm always gonna be concerned because I'm your parent. And I'm like, but you know what I mean? Like, if I go to say something nice, the first comment back shouldn't be, for people listening, it's a long distance sort of thing. So, like, it's not terribly long distance, but it's long enough, and the hours of seeing and talking to each other are very little. So, it's a lot sometimes. It's a little tricky, but in that way, I get the concern. Yes, I understand. He's not right here, and I haven't technically seen him, and I know a lot of times, like, my mom's very protective about things, so she does the whole, oh, I've watched these shows, and you know how people are, you know how that whole thing. I'm like, that's, okay, understandable, but...
She knows that, like, real shows are, like, scripted, right?
Well, look, and also, I tried to tell her too, I'm like, those shows too, a lot of the times are people just messaging through something. I'm literally on FaceTime with this boy for, like, how long?
Right.
And interact in many different settings and things. It's not like, I don't know, it's not like her shows that she's referring to, but I still understand the concern. At the
Yeah.
same time, you have to, if you hear something, it's the same thing I say with, like, my friends. If my friends come to me and they are just so happy about something, even if I see it as, like, a small little thing, if they look that happy about it, I am not taking that away from them. I'm gonna let them feel happy. And that's kind of how I feel about it, is like, just let me feel happy, and if it's a mistake, let me make that mistake. And
Right.
that's
It's not a
all I
hard
want.
concept.
Yeah, that's all I want at the moment is for people to do that right now. Because if I'm going to look like an idiot, I'm going to be the one looking like an idiot, not you. So just
Exactly. Like, it's my idiocy that we're talking about
Yeah.
here. It's not yours. It doesn't affect you directly. Like, why is it such a big, like, hoopla?
Yeah. It's more of just like when I say these nice things of like cuz I'll literally say, "Oh, it's so nice to hear somebody talk about me like this." And like specifically my mom, her response would be something like, don't you think that's weird though? Because you guys haven't seen each other? I'm like, oh, okay. I'll go fuck myself. Never mind. Like, that's
Right?
what
You're
I
like,
mean.
thanks.
Yeah, that's not the response I'm gonna want to hear. It's just like, like, as a mom too, yes, being like protective and whatever, but to hear your daughter who has never been spoken to nicely by a guy, especially like that, with certain things that he said, especially like that, for a second just be like, at least say, wow, that's really nice. You know?
Right?
Just a little bit. That would be swell. But no, that's a big ask.
That would be swell. It'd be great. Thanks.
Huge ask though. And that's
Right?
kind of the thing at the moment that is bugging, because it's not the relationship part of it. It's the judgment of everything, and people always say don't listen to it, but yeah, if it's in your ear every day of your life, it's hard not to hear it, you know.
Exactly. And that's what I think people, like, forget, is that eventually somebody's going to hear something so frequently and so often that it's just going to become an adapted mentality. And it's really depressing when you think about it, because, like, nobody should have that type of adapted mentality. personally speaking, like, people shouldn't be told something so often that, whether it be along the lines of, oh, like, you're not worth it, like, you don't deserve these nice things, insert whatever stigma there. It's just super sad. Like,
Yeah.
why do you think you can talk to people like that and have it not affect them in some way, shape, or form?
It's just another thing. I know, I guess we're on a parent topic, but it's just another thing where I try to explain to my mom the repeating known facts are not going to change anything. Like, you can't
Right.
keep telling me, like, every single day I get, maybe not every single day, but she also leaves all the time, so it's irrelevant. But most of the time that I see her, I get told that I need to get, like, a really good full-time job. And it's like, congratulations for pointing out the obvious. Who wants a cookie? Like, no shit. You telling me it today, tomorrow, the next day, and a month from now changes nothing at the pace that I'm going, except that you're pissing me off. Like, it's doing nothing. And
Facts.
that, at some point, you're now going to make me feel like I'm not doing enough. And the timeline that I'm on is garbage. I should have done this and I should have done that, because that's all I hear. Because, like, last year was so bad that I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do things I even liked, let alone things like a job that I don't like. I just died off the face of the earth at a certain point. And to me, getting brought up, like, that sort of thing getting brought up and then being told, like, I could have done all of this last year is something that angers me so much, because it's like, don't you think I would have loved to? Of course.
Right?
I did not want to feel how I felt last year. God, that was so terrible. Never want to feel that again. Would have loved to got my shit together and get the hell out of this house, of course. But, like,
Why do you have to constantly be reminding me of that?
exactly. It does nothing, but you're continuously putting it in my head that I didn't do enough. That's all it's doing. And I keep trying to explain that, and it is definitely not understood. And I don't know how else to make her understand it, because it's the same thing with people. If you get told enough that something about you specifically is shit, at some point you're going to look at it and be like, okay, is it? Or, like, are these just shit people?
Yeah, and it's hard to tell the difference a lot of the time.
But that's kind of like the same thing with that. Is just, it's hard to tell, especially if you have years of, like, people have been shitting on you. Now you're really going to be like, okay, well, they were shit people, but now I have these people who are also saying it, so maybe they weren't shit people, because now this person's
I keep hearing it.
Yeah. It's, ugh.
And then it turns into, so is it really me, or is it their just perception of who I am?
My house is also very different from Pango's, and I feel like I need to, like, add more. I don't know.
Stop it.
Just, like,
No.
Mine looks like someone has depression. Like, it's it's not giving, oh my god, a happy, cozy home. It's giving, like, I'm depressed and I live here by myself. Like, that's that's what it's giving.
All right, and there you have it, guys. The world according to Cookie. No, I'm just kidding.
If your house looks like this, do you need help? No, I'm kidding.
All I hear now is, I've got crippling depression.
Dude, that's just what I feel like in this house.
Like,
especially because I've seen Pangoose, and
well, it's changed. So what
It's
you saw
still
before
gonna be-
isn't necessarily what you're seeing now.
yeah, and how much did it really? Because look, you saw mine. Was it this Is it this depressing?
Right. It's just monochromatic. I don't know what you want. Like,
Yes.
that's all I see it as, is it's monochromatic.
But, like, this is kind of, I don't know. Also, I have no shower in my place, but feel like I need one, huh?
I mean, you don't necessarily need one. Is there a bathtub? You're fine.
No.
Oh, so there's no way for them to be
Dude,
clean at all.
I just forgot about
just
it.
hygiene's just non-existent.
Yeah, I forgot because it's so small of a space that I didn't even think about putting a shower in here because I'm like looking at it like there can't be a shower here, but has to be. We're gonna have to do like a small shower, else I'm gonna be overwhelmed looking at it. Anything you'd like to talk about, my wife?
I mean, I just work a lot. Like, I work my life away. If I had to like give my younger self any type of like advice or whatever, it would literally be do not work your life away. I know that sounds impossible, but I just feel like I don't have time to do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because all I do is work, come home, play a little something, work some more. And that's it. And I don't really have much to show for it. Like, so like in a full life regards, it makes me very terribly sad. But at the same time, like I wouldn't change like my work ethic for anything. But it still sucks. Like,
Yeah.
I would love to just sit there and go, no me gusta, figure it out, kind of thing, but I can't. Like, myself, I won't let me.
Okay, that shower's actually not too terrible being here. Alright. Actually not too bad. But yeah, I've had the similar conversation with, well, I guess you could assume who it's with, but,
Yeah.
talking about it recently with working, and so, like, his whole thing, too, is that all he does is work and then gets home and has maybe 2 hours max and then sleeps and then has like an hour awake and just rushes to get there and goes back and
Yep, feel that in my soul.
yeah. And
Yeah, that's like, it's funny how similar him and I are in those regards.
Yeah. That's why
In those regards, and those regards only. I just want to clarify this. Like, we're similar, but that's probably the most similar. Dude, he's my competition. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Max one thing. I can handle the choco chip sis, but like, this is a whole nother realm.
Yeah, that's true.
I just sit there and wait patiently until like he's not available, because then I know I'll get to talk to my wife. It's fine.
Dude, he's not, I was saying, you get a lot of that time. I've just been, my schedule's been
our schedules have been trash.
Yeah. So out of whack, especially like recently. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But
I found a stuffed penguin.
Oh.
It's going somewhere. I don't know where, but it's going somewhere.
Oh my god, she's so excited right now.
Listen, penguins are my thing. I don't know if y'all caught on, but penguins are the shit.
But something that he said that like made my brain just like, are you real sort of thing, is he asked, you know, what my goal job-wise is, and I was like, look, I've always wanted to create things. I know it's a big thing, like a lot of people want that as well, so like I get it. It's not easy, but it's just in so many regards, like I do so many little things. So oh my god, there's a sickle. I guess it's not for
like
murdering, right? It's
decoration. It's a wall deck. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. But whoa, sorry guys, I just got to another section I haven't seen.
You still have a section of decor that you haven't seen?
Yes. But anyway.
Alright, well, whenever she's ready, I'm just about ready, but she's been talking a lot, so there's definitely no rush here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, wifey, because I feel like...
I'm trying to add a couple little things. I'm trying to just spice up the place a little bit, so I'm just adding...
Spice up your life!
I'm just adding a couple things.
She's like, oh god, shut the fuck up, Pengu.
Well, he asked about my, like, job-wise, what I would want to do, and it was the whole, like, creating. And it could have been creating in any sort of way because of the multiple things that, like, I do and have done. But that's kind of what it is. But at the moment, it's like, I need to get out of here so bad that that's not really relevant. I, at this point, need to just get a job, and that's it. And I guess him hearing that made him sad because it sounded like a giving up on my dream and my goal sort of thing. So
Okay.
we just kind of like had a conversation of, he was like, well, like, what if, you didn't have to? What if you didn't have to just work to work, and it was, you could work on, like, your dream thing, even if it was something that was hard to get? And I was like, well, it'd be different if I didn't have to work to, like, get out and pay for things. Like, yeah. Like, of course I'd continue it. And I guess him being somebody who had to just work to work, and now he's stuck in it, and that's all he has. I guess hearing that, like, I would have to throw that away and then end up potentially in that same kind of scenario. He was like, no, you, like, do you. You're going at your pace and, like, get to that goal, because that's, like, you're at a point where, like, you haven't gotten to that point where now it's, like, so far gone. So just, like, try to get to that. And I was like, that's, there's other cheesy, like, the thing that he said that was like, oh my god, is some cheesy stuff. Oh, we don't need to get into. But I was gonna say it, and then I changed my mind.
That's fair.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is a big thing. I thought this was hot chocolate. Dude, what kind of hot chocolate? It's fucking massive. Wait till you see my hot chocolate, Pingu. It is...
Wait till you just see my house, wifey.
I am so interested. Like, I can't wait to see it. I think it's interesting, too, that, like, if people click on your video first or click on mine first, they're going to see what we've been working on separately. And then I feel like the comparison will even be like, oh my god, to them as well, because it's so different.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Okay. I feel like I could add more, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, I feel like I could keep going with the yard, but that's just a whole new ball game. And
yeah, I didn't.
You don't have a lot of yard stuff because I didn't get you the garden. I didn't gift you the garden DLC because I knew it wouldn't be like one of the ones you would utilize a lot.
I also
know
didn't
you wanted, like, the pet and farm.
I didn't flamethrow the grass here. I did it at my house, but not here, so it looks a little shit. And I didn't do the outside of the house either, so.
That's fine. There was a night I couldn't sleep.
But
there was a night I couldn't sleep, so you guys got a little bit of the extras. But all right, do you want to do? Is it time? Okay, let me. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, I'm scared. Okay.
Why?
Welcome to my humble abode. Oh, depressing.
Dude, it's so fucking open though. Like, it is so open.
So we come in. Here's a little mat and a little mirror that I can't see myself in.
You're too short for your own mirror.
And here's our little living room. Nothing too crazy. Just two swans making out next to a book. And, all this kind of stuff. And then we'll get into the good part later. This is the bedroom.
This is where the magic happens.
Hell yeah, I can get on here too.
You can tell by all the candlelight and the guitars.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta set the mood.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, that's
I actually like how simplistic. It doesn't mean it like a negative way, but how simplistic it is.
Yeah, that's kind of
it's like that whole less is more kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think growing up in a house that's not simplistic and not clean like this makes me want it a bit more.
Fair.
But yeah, then my guitar's in the walls, and yep. Okay, now this is the kitchen dining room area, which I actually really like. It's probably my favorite part. Everything else, like, I hate the living room. I think it's ass, but I'll probably fix it at some point. But the kitchen dining room, on the other hand, I really like.
I love how open it is.
Dude, same. This is how I would love, and just the color of things, I I really like it. I know it's very dull, but like I tried to add. You see me trying to add color.
The afterthought color, yeah.
Yeah, but this is apparently hot chocolate. I don't know why it's so massive, but
Everybody needs that amount of hot chocolate in
I
their
mean,
lives.
true.
To be fair.
Yeah, so I don't have too much to show for it because I couldn't like do stuff back here either. But this is kind of like this is like my main area. It's kind of where I focused the most on for sure.
Yeah.
The living room is something I would definitely touch up on, but yeah, that's my.
But I mean, I
house.
like how open it is. Like that's the one thing I really do enjoy.
I've always wanted that where the kitchen and dining room are basically just one room, but like you can obviously dining room, kitchen, like you can tell the difference, but
You can tell which is which, exactly.
oh wait, a bathroom. Yeah, this is my bathroom. I forgot because it's not really there's nothing in it. Yeah, it's a bathroom. I didn't really put much care into the bathroom as you can tell. So, yeah.
But I love I really like that chandelier.
Oh,
The
same.
Yeah, so much. Love that
it.
chandelier so much. All right, are you ready to see the complete opposite of what you've done?
Yeah, I'm so curious. You're looking at a fence right now. This is yours, right?
Yeah. Welcome to my humble abode.
Oh my god.
If you go this way, here's the fire pit.
Oh my god. You have a fire pit.
With the water walls.
Water walls?
Because water walls, this is part of the gardening. This is what you didn't want.
What the
All this backyard furniture is all part of the gardening DLC.
Even like the fireplace stuff? The fire pit? Oh.
And then you walk back here. And then here's the little backyard. Little back porch.
Oh my god.
But we're going to go through the front door. Instead of the back door because we're not
I see all
barbarians.
the colors. I see all the colors as you walk past the window. Oh my gosh.
So here we go.
Gosh.
So this
hey,
is the little entryway. Right? I love that mirror. Here's the entryway. You've got the nice little candelabra up top and the little stool here so you can put on your shoes, take off your shoes. Keys go here and whatnot. And then I had to put the guitar because, well, like, it's me. And then this is my bathroom.
Oh my goodness.
Hints of blues and greens.
It's got color. Oh my god.
Alright, so there's the restroom. The main rooms for the last. Here's the bedroom.
Oh right, you put the bedroom there. Whoa! Whoa. Oh
With
my
that,
what?
I like that
That's
chandelier.
really pretty, yeah. God, what a fucking contrast between us. Holy shit.
I like color. I don't know if y'all know this, but I like color a lot.
Don't you have
And
those
these are little
lamps? Like
lamps.
IRL?
No,
Or-
but I kind of wish I did. I used to have a potion bottle from like Zelda,
Oh.
but they're really pretty. And these are little like holographic like plants.
I'm in shock right now.
Okay, so there's the bedroom,
so
and
glad
I
we
just
did
want to
mine
point this
first.
out. There's 1 6-ball, 2 6-balls, 3 6-balls.
All this color
you
and then
know,
fucking 6. That's interesting.
all this color and then 6 6 6. You know it. All right, and then we're gonna go straight into the kitchen. I put my penguin up here, in case you guys were wondering.
Oh my god.
But here's the kitchen
What?
with like the plants and the clocks and the big old to draw in the dining room and the kitchen
Like
together.
a little bar area. I love that sort
Yeah,
of thing.
and then you got the breakfast counter here.
Love that.
And then the dining room, you got the decorative plates on the wall, the chandelier, and the guitars.
Oh my fucking god. You have so many cool things too. What the fuck?
I own the entire franchise.
Dude.
And then here's the living room.
Oh, I really like the living room. I like that. It looks cozy.
But yeah, with all the little hats up top.
God, we are so different.
We are so different, 100% different. But that's my house, guys. Thanks for coming.
Man, that's just like. First of all, I definitely need to add more stuff. Like decorative wise, maybe a few things. But like I also don't have most of these things here.
Right, yeah.
But like
we have different things entirely.
oh
Yeah.
God, I like look back at dude, just like glancing back at mine is insane.
It just shows how we're very different people. And somehow, miraculously, we're like as close as you could get for never having met IRL before, you know?
Dude, for real too. Like I feel like we're also so similar in so many different ways, and then we see something like this, and it's like, nope.
Right?
Big family needs two. Oh, big family needs 2 or more bathrooms. Where? In my ass? We'll fucking put a shower in the kitchen. Not enough rooms. The fuck am I supposed to do about it?
Really, you have not enough rooms, and I have too many rooms. A 3-star ghost photo and play a medium nap.
It's in the kitchen.
Oh, well, that was quick.
It's only EMF.
Did I really? I'm dumb.
Oops. Where are you? I see my breath.
The fucking restraint that it took.